In this video, we talk about address resolution protocol. First of all, we give a brief description about app functions. Then we'll look into how app works. Finally, we'll sum up our video with the keynotes. Let's get started with app protocol functions. App is a communication protocol used for discovering a MAC address associated with an IPv4 address in an Ethernet network. As you can see, at the beginning, the host doesn't know the MAC address associated with this IP address, so it uses the app protocol, and the app protocol helps it find this MAC address associated with this IP address. App uses request-response messages which are communicated within the boundary of a single network, never routed across subnets. This property places app into the data link layer of the TCP/IP model. Let's analyze the activities in this network diagram to see how app works. In this example, we'll log into the Telnet client to connect to the Telnet server, which makes the clients to send messages to the server. In order to send messages to the server, the client needs to know the MAC address associated with the IP address of the Telnet server. So it first checks in its cache table to see any mapping entries between the IP address and the MAC address of the Telnet server. In this case, it doesn't find any, so it has to send the app request on the Y. And here is the app request. This app request is for IP version 4 in an Ethernet network, and it's sent from the Telnet client. And the target MAC address containing all 0, which means the app request is a broadcast message, but it specifies that only the client with the IP 172.20.0.2 must process the message. In this case, it is a Telnet server. So when this app request message reaches to the switch will send it to PC1, and PC1 doesn't see its IP in the message, so it drops the message. And it also sends it to the Telnet server, and the Telnet server sees its IP address in the message, so it processes the message. After processing the app request message, the Telnet server responds with an app reply message. As you can see, it is the app reply message for IPv4 in Ethernet network. It is the unicast message from Telnet server to Telnet client. When the client receives the message, it stores the MAC address information in the app cache table for future use. This completes the entire app process. Let's sum up our video with the keynotes. App is a data link protocol used for discovering a MAC address associated with an IPv4 address in Ethernet network. App operates within a subnet. All app messages are discarded by internetworking devices such as router. There are two types of app messages. App request. This is a broadcast message which requires all hosts in the local network to handle the message. However, only the hosts with the IP address listed in the message will respond. App reply. This is an unicast message sent by the host that own the requested MAC address associated with the IP address. To reduce the number of address resolution requests, a client normally caches result addresses for a short period of time and periodically flushes all the entries. This deletes unused and unsuccessful attempts, entries, and freezes space in the cache. This is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching.